In the northernmost plains of China, winter transforms the world into glass. The river lies buried under ice. Nearly a meter thick, the air at 30 degrees C cuts through clothing like knives, and even the wind seems frozen in place. There are no ripples, no sound of wings, only the faint groan of ice shifting underfoot. Yet beneath this lifeless silence, the river still breathes. Giant fish drift slowly through the black water, their movements slowed by the cold, waiting for spring's return. And above them, people prepare for an ancient ritual, a contest of patience, instinct, and endurance, known simply as ice net fishing. For generations, this has been how northern fishermen have survived the frozen months, drawing life from a river locked in ice. It's more than fishing, it's a dialogue between humans and a sleeping river. Before sunrise, fishermen scatter across the frozen river carrying drills, ropes, and generations of knowledge. They don't use sonar or GPS, only their instincts. A faint air bubble trapped beneath the ice. A subtle vibration underfoot, a tiny ripple frozen mid-flow. These are their signals. Each clue tells them where the fish move below. Once the spot is chosen, holes are carved in a long line. Steel wire is threaded beneath the ice to pull the net through the dark water. It's cold, silent, and dangerous, but this is how they've always fished, guided not by machines but by the rhythm of the river itself. When the final link is secured, the fishermen begin their pull. The heavy ropes creak, cutting into frost-burned hands as they drag the net across the riverbed. Beneath the ice, the mesh slides silently, sweeping through the dark, where fish hide in the mud. Minutes feel like hours. Then a tremor. The net tightens, the rope strains, and shouts echo across the ice. Suddenly, the water bursts upward through the opening, spraying white foam into the air. A flash of silver follows a fish the size of a child, gleaming steel blue in the weak sunlight. Cheers break through the howling wind. One by one, the net reveals its bounty. Dozens of giant river fish, each a prize pulled from the stillness of winter. It's not just a catch. It's proof that patience and knowledge can still triumph over the coldest of seasons. For the villagers, this isn't merely work. It's a celebration, a bond that ties them to ancestors who fished these same waters centuries ago. They believe the river gives only to those who respect it. Before lowering the first net, they toss a handful of grain or a stick of incense into the hole, a quiet thank you to the spirit of the water. To outsiders, the method looks primitive, even dangerous. But to those who grew up here, it's an art, one built on disciplined silence and an intimate understanding of nature's rhythm. Every pull of the net is both a prayer and a promise to take only what's needed to give thanks and to return again next winter. Once the fish are lifted from the frozen river, their journey continues. Within hours, trucks deliver the glistening catch to processing plants a few miles away. The old world meeting the new. Inside steel-clad factories, workers in thermal suits wash, cut, and prepare each fish under near-freezing conditions. Automated machines slice with surgical precision, separating fillets, bones, and skin. Nothing goes to waste. The meat becomes fillets, the bones broth, the skin crisped into delicacies. Each package is labeled with its origin, a frozen river in northern China, proof that even an ancient tradition can exist within a modern supply chain. In this intersection of survival and technology, the essence of ice fishing endures, reshaped for a global market. But under the hum of machinery, a quiet truth remains: the ice is melting. Winters are shorter, rivers freeze later and thaw earlier. The thick ice that once carried entire villages now cracks under a single truck. Climate change threatens not only fish stocks, but also the cultural heartbeat of these northern communities. Fewer young people return each year. Some call it outdated, others too dangerous. Yet for the elders, abandoning it means losing more than a livelihood. It means losing a way of life built on respect and resilience. Each winter, when the river freezes again, the fishermen return. Fires burn along the banks, children watch, and old traditions come alive. Here, fishing is not conquest, it's harmony. Every pull of the net is a gesture of gratitude, not victory. As the final fish breaks through the ice, they bow their heads to the river, a silent thanks to the water that sustains them. Even in the harshest cold, life endures beneath the ice, steady and eternal.